everyone, I'm Polly and today I'm working on Pekoe's little tea farm. She has a little tea farm next to the rice fields that I worked on last week. And this area is also not that big, to be quite honest with you, but I just felt like I was progressing way too fast on this island. I guess that because I had to make so many islands with a time limit, like my challenge island and then my holiday islands. I felt like I had to finish this island super fast when that's not really the case. And I'm enjoying this island so much that I honestly would like to be able to work on it for as long as I possibly can. And that also kind of happened to me when I was building Toki, so I guess it's just the island theme that appeals to me. But yeah, today I'm just working on Pekoe's little tea farm and also adding some structures to the road that you can see. I'm not going to work on it too much, and I'm not sure yet. I guess we'll see when the day comes if I will work on it next week when I work on Tangy's house, or if I just leave it for the end. I still have to connect the rural side with the city side on the upper part of the island, because on the lower part of the island there's the transition is just a little bridge. But I'm still not sure how I'm going to include Tangy's house. I'm not sure if it's going to be on the same side of Pekoe's house or if I will do it on the other side. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but we'll see. I guess that I will use this road here to connect to the city side, and maybe do a lookout area, like a land bridge that has a lookout area on the upper part of the island, and you can't really see the limits of the island. And even if you can see them, I'm not too worried about it, because I don't mind it having the feeling like it's an island. I'm not trying to hide it too much. And I also have the beaches to decorate and all that, so there's still a lot of content from this island. But I don't know, I think it's just because I worked on so many villager houses right at the beginning, because most of the villagers of this island are on the city side, and most of the builds that I did on the city side included villager houses. When I started doing the rural side, I was like, oh my god, there's only like 4 villagers left, and the first build on the rural side had already 2 villager houses. And in my head, I was associating each build with a villager when it's not really accurate, because the whole school speed build, the speed build where I put my house and the school and all that, didn't have any villager houses, and that lookout / transition area that I was talking about won't have a villager either. And I think it's a big enough area to be just one video. Of course, I'll only know when the time comes. But yeah. This house was kind of inspired by an area on Genshin Impact. I've been playing a lot of Genshin Impact, and honestly, that game is great for inspiration. At least I feel like it. And there's an area with a lot of tea, like drying tea and all that. And so, I just took inspiration from it and built this little patio. I don't know, but I think it's cute and it's closed off and it feels a little bit away from the little street that is next to our house, like an enclosed space, if that makes sense. And I was worried that this area wasn't looking too rural. I mean, there's the rice fields, there's a little tea farm that I don't know if it's going to be just this size or if I'll end up making it a little bit bigger. But I was feeling like it was looking not urban, but too structured, or it didn't have enough plants. I don't know. So I want to have more nature behind this whole area, and I kind of started on this video. I will show that in just a little bit, but yeah, I just decorated a little bit, not too much. I wanted people to be able to walk around without stepping on the leaves, you know, because even though it's not real tea drying, I like to keep things looking realistic, you know. Oh, and there's Pekoe. She's so cute. There's going to be some stairs here that will give you access to the beach from this area, but I didn't include it on this video because, first of all, I wasn't really focused on that area to begin with, and then I kept forgetting to put the stairs, so I just gave up. I gave up on it, and I'll eventually work on it either when I finish this area or when I do decorate the beach down there, you know. But yeah, just simple buildings like I did on the street, the rural street, the first build on the rural side. And I also wanted to give access to this little terrace where the tea is drying, you know, just because it's cute. And then I decorated Pekoe's interiors. It's super simple. I didn't want to have a lot of stuff going on. I just gave her a pretty view and not much going on. She has like a little tea area, like a little table where she drinks her tea, and just a kitchen. And I forgot to, I just didn't know how to include doors with this wallpaper, so there's no door. But like, our house is supposed to be that whole area with the storefronts, you know. She has a big house. This is just a little part of the house, and I just try to keep it as simple as possible, having a little bit of fancier decoration with some fancy items, but not too much, you know. Like, it's fancy, but it's not in your face. I guess that's the aesthetic that I'm trying to go for with these interiors. And yeah, I didn't really do a lot more than this. I was having a hard time figuring out these curtains. I wasn't liking how they were looking, but I also wanted to have a division there. So, you know, I tried my best. And this is how it turned out. I think it looks cozy. I think it looks cute and fancy and nice and Pekoe, you know. I think she'll like her little house. And here's how the whole area turned out. I honestly really like it. I wasn't really sure of how I was going to do this house, to be quite honest with you. I just started doing stuff and putting stuff together until I liked it. And that's pretty much how I've been doing this island, to be honest. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, you know what to do. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and you can also support my content by becoming a member on the channel. There's also a playlist with all the speed builds on this island if you haven't watched it yet. And thank you so much for being here with me today and for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!